Oh, hello, we already got a like. Oh, nice. Alright, hello, this is Friday night, and that means it is going to be a stream for a brand new game I have never played. Today is going to be Rise of Insanity. This is also a VR title, but obviously I'm not playing in VR right now. I don't have that set up, and also that'd be really weird to do. Have not done it yet. It would be fun, though. So I already got my settings all done here. I just know that this game is about an asylum and crazy things, and you know that trope. So let's see if it does anything original with that. And oh, people with a weak heart and epilepsy problems should not play. Oh, I don't have either, but I don't like flashing lights, so I guess we'll see how that plays out. As usual, I'm jumping into this game without prior experience to it.
Calm.
Alright.
Relax.
Okay.
And calm down. Calm all your senses. My name is Dr. Stephen Down. You are here because your disorders started to get out of control. You ceased to behave normally, and disturbing thoughts took control over you. You will undergo my original therapy. I will show you the film I created.
Okay.
And at the end, you will tell me what feelings you have while watching it. And if you saw anything worrying.
A little birdie. Bunch of birds. Alright, so we're watching birds and such. Okay. Thanks for all the likes! Ah! Look at all those likes! Crazy things! What's happening? I have no freaking clue. If you're watching and it's already entertaining, you feel free to share the video. I'd appreciate it. Let's get some people in here, let's start using the chat box, all that stuff. Again, this is Rise of Insanity. We'll see if it can live up to that name. At the very least, I'd like some cool psychological horror imagery. I'm kind of burnt out on the whole, this is an asylum, get scared, kids, scary things, crazy people. I'm done with that. Challenge me, freak me out. All right, got some proper. All right, here we go. All right, okay, pretty good visuals. What's that? Patient Edward, preliminary interview, initial diagnosis, test new therapy, waiting for results. Hello, Ale.
The patient's data. Edward, 41 years old, day September 1st. I know Edward as far back as I remember. He worked as a gardener in our neighborhood. From the preliminary interview, I got to know that he suffers from a dream disorder. He has constant nightmares and can't sleep well as a memory disorder. Sometimes he doesn't remember what happened a couple of days or hours ago. I have some suspicions connected with his case, but it's too early for the detailed diagnosis.
Okay. The breed and birds taxidermy. On your 7th birthday, happy birthday, Stephen. Dad. Okay, there we go. Take a peek in all these little areas. Oh, it's a rubber ducky. It's a ducky. Creepy baby face. Nope, nope. There we go. All. Huh? I think I'm done in this room. Toy car. Yeah, visuals are pretty impressive. Crime scene. I can hear the static of a TV inside. Dr. Dao launches his new experimental treatment method. Now I hear the TV. Hmm.
The family's tragedy. A mother and child were murdered, and the violator was...
Oh, stuff I can interact with here. The Madness Symphony. Or there's a TV. English, mathematics, science, PE, ethics. Theodore Dowell. Decent grades, yeah. Good. On
Honey,
you. Oh, what?
please turn off the TV. It's gonna be stormy.
Yes, dear? I thought I was already investigating someone else's house, but... Oh, my house. Oh, we should probably clean the table up. Alright. Where's the phone? The ground.
Am I talking with Dr. Stephen Dowell?
Yes, you are. This loading is a little excessive. Oh, whoa, I am somewhere else. Anything down there? No. Tape recorder, let's see.
Patient Edward 41. Day September 11th. Patient has told me about his dreams where he tries to murder his wife and child.
Oh.
As far as he said before, he's a bachelor, and he hasn't said anything about children. It could be some traumatic memory from his childhood. I have to get to know about it during our next meeting. It is a harder case than I expected. Some symptoms indicate that the patient can possess multiple personality. But these are only suspicions. I have to ask my friend, Abraham.
Alright. Again, if you're watching, feel free to comment in the chat. We could talk. I will talk to you, and we'll discuss what's happening in the game together. This is all fresh for me. It's nothing certain. Please come to the morgue to help with the identification. No. Creepy sounds. I do need to get a VR solution. It's like, the visuals for this are really good. Playing this in VR would be nice. At least I hope. Not that graphics have to be realistic in VR. Oh, a gurney and a dead body. In fact, VR might be fun with, you know, stylistic visuals, simple stuff. Situation is uncomfortable. What is going on? Okay. Oh, this is spooky. What's... Oh, I just saw someone walk. Great. Can I take this with me? Thank you. Another ducky. No, I want to take the candle and next to the dead body of a bird. Alright, well. Excuse me. Anyone down here? Check this. I think my brightness might be a little too high. There we go. A little better. Hello? I'm for some reason in a hospital. Creepy mental hospital. This looks like a person wearing a jacket, like a raincoat, with something in their arm. The Mothman prophecy figure. A key to her heart is located where your journey began. Okay. Oh. Well, I need to get the code then. So let's go back to the house. I think. Maybe? Can I do that? Oh god, what is that? That's a wall? Oh, it's a door. Oh, hello. Can I see you? No. Oh, I'm gonna go away now. Something's gonna chase after me, I know it. So that's what I would do. That's exactly what I would freaking design. If I'm gonna press this button, I wanna see something coming at me down the hallway. Ah, missed opportunity. Maybe one day I'll have the option to design some frights in a game. Just, you gotta mess with the player's focal points. Just be relentless. There we go. Alright, some stuff's going on. Oh, what? Oh, hi. Where the journey all began. Well, this is technically where it began more recently. Check eyesight, room 6. Okay. What the? Rubber banding. Okay. Hello, Demian. We gotta go to room 6, which is this eyesight. Yes, I would like to take a test. 629, okay, that's the answer. What else is in here, though? Mother and her 7-year-old son murdered. 629. All right. Are you guys scared? Gonna pop out? Potentially. Oh, great. There we go. Close this door. Oh, hi. Uh. Oh. Alright. Let's approach the dead body, you know. No match. Oh, it sucked in instead of... Oh, shit. Someone's at the door. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Alright, hello? Who's at the door? Who's at the door? Ah! Oh. It's raining blood in here. Oh god! Fucking figure! Things are happening. Okay, haunted house. I'm in a new room. Alright. Shake off birds, I guess. Okay. A shaky bird. Oh, what am I? Am I a bird? I think I'm a bird. Alright, I like this. I like this imagery here. I don't know what the hell's happening. Trolling the bird with my mouse, that's what it was telling me. I was at home, then I was in the hospital. Now I'm a bird. Okay. Yes.
Gain control over him, please?
Um. Oh, now we're outside. Right. Think I hear a baby? No. Woman crying. Oh. Oh, what? Ow! Ow, that's not cool. He threw a shovel at me. Really rude. Ducky. A lot of duckies in this game. Alright, so let's check the greenhouse. Okay. Cool. I don't know if you guys know what this game's about. I don't. Looks great, though.
Daddy, play with me.
Not when you say it like that. Where is the border between reality and a dream? What is our life? Is it what is dreamt, or that what we dream about? Tell me, dear Susan, what would you do if you couldn't sleep? Would you be able to take control over the dream that does not come but haunts you? Eddie. Certificate of Death, Theodore Dowell. Male, place of death, family house, cause of death, strangulation. Oh, well, that's not good.
Daddy, why did you allow him?
Okay. Someone was a bad dad and he's having nightmares now.
Daddy! Daddy! He's here! He's back!
Okay, back at home. Theodore is a very talented child. He is very calm and he has the character of a dreamer. The only thing that disturbs me is the shadowy shape which often appears in his drawings. But it's probably a character from a comic or something else. It's nothing dangerous. That's where you were wrong. Very, nice, but drab looking room. Need some more color in here. The kid drew this. That's impressive. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. Oh, what's happening here? Okay. Did I just fail? The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. I need some light source. I need something. Too dark in there. Missing fuses. Sure, let's go to the basement. That's always the best place you want to go when there's a benevolent form of darkness. Ooh. Basement's bigger than my apartment. Theodore. Ducky. Very comforting sound. This is not a comforting bed. A bird. Oh, what? Ew. Dead rat. Where'd he come from? Okay. Why can't I grab any of these lights? My wife is very well, as usual. Let's go to the essence of the case. You should remember that we had a similar case in the past. It was the case that you took active part in. We are overworked. You could have forgotten. I think that you should, using suggestion, help your patient to finish the dream. Hypnosis can be too invasive. Try to ask him about his past. Accepting the traumatic event could be startling. Could be a starting point in merging his different selves. Looking forward to your next letter. Greetings, Abraham. Okay. I'm stuck here. I don't think I can go through that door anymore. I'll have to turn off the, steam, I suppose. Oh, I see it. That's it, right? Oh, no. That should be it, right? Do I have a reference to those things? I don't. I need to remember that image. Was it this way? No. Oh, wait. Aha! It's all solved. Light has been restored to this creepy room.
Patient Edward, 41. Taking some pieces of advice from my friend Abraham, I established that Eddie suffers from a very mild split personality disorder. The other personality hasn't shown yet, and hasn't taken him under control. There are only problems with memory and mild tics. I have to think about the kind of therapy I will apply.
Okay. That was all that was in there, right? I got the tape. Oh, wait. Toasted pastries. Banning soda?
Hello? Steven? Are you here? Steven? It's Eddie.
Oh, looks like we're back in the hospital. Oh, yeah, those don't look fucking awful.
Daddy, I'm lost. It was so sad. I lost my figurines.
That's not what that
Found them
says.
for me.
Oh. Well. Okay. Oh, these. Oh, yeah, these are hideous. Jesus. I don't like. No. No, don't be a disfigured clown monster. Don't you fucking. Don't you be a lumpy clown monster that's gonna run down this hallway. No, thank you. Uh. hmm. Number's gone. Making all that noise.
Patient Eddie, 41. Day. Having acquainted with the traumatic Eddie's past life, violence in the family, and pathology, I've decided that I will use a less invasive method of treatment we can handle without hypnosis. The confrontation with the past and dreams, connected with some mild anxiolytics, should be enough. I think that finishing the dream, so killing the wife and child, can join his split selves. All we need to do is wait and observe.
Huh. Yeah, we're going with the split personality disorder story. Can't see myself. Those aren't real mirrors. Ducky. Oh. Okay. Oh god. Ah! Oh, I've got two of them now. Hello, Travis. I don't know if it's really trying to evoke PT. I guess it does have its own type of cycles going on.
Breaking news.
A lot more
As
variety,
the
though.
investigation
Here.
has shown, the police have established that the brutal murder of the family of the famous doctor of psychology was caused by the local gardener, Edward S.
What is it now? There's the last one. Okay, dead son, where are you? Oh boy. Yeah, see, I guess it could fall into the category where it is trying to evoke some PT feelings, but what I like about it, though, is that it's not just, oh, here's a house and you're going in loops. It's actually doing something relatively different with those ideas. That's what games need to do if they're going to be inspired by PT, not just be like that game I streamed the other day, Silent Descent, which was just the PT house. Literally just the PT house. Ooh, that's cool. Am I in a chair? Oh, I'm in a chair. Oh, I probably shouldn't be able to see that I'm just a ball, like a ball camera, sitting in this chair. Oh boy. Oh, what is... Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just a 360 camera. This is a VR supported game though, so... What's happening? Oh, am I a bird again? I'm a bird again. Oh, I'm back. Hello?
Thank you, honey. But why?
What do you mean? Just want to make you happy. Oh, I'm... Okay. What am I looking at? Oh, good. Oh, finally, I have my own light source. Oh, it's dark. It's real dark. What's over here? Tape. Okay. Sometimes I suffer terribly because I have to restrain myself when I see you with such a beautiful knife in your hand. When you prepare dinner, I imagine you and me together with cold steel in your bowels. I look at your beautiful eyes glazed with tears and your life slowly fades. I dream to give you the last kiss on your fading lips. Eddie. Oh. Oh, there you go. Fuck you. Goddamn jump scares. Where am I? Alright, I just started a loop. Okay. So that starts a loop. Oh god, fuck you, bat. Tractor and shadows? Maybe I need to turn the lights on for this car to melt away the darkness. That makes sense. How do I turn the car on? Hey, don't close on me. Looks... Yeah, okay, that's what the tape is for, okay. Yeah, you guys should have seen the game I streamed 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, Silent Descent. It was just PT, and then he took you to hell. I don't know. What are my general thoughts? Visually, it's very impressive. It's got some cool effects. It's got some cool ideas behind those scares. Um, I fear that the story is trying to be enigmatic and interesting by just not telling you anything or saying anything yet. There's a murder involved, and then there's that jump scare. I'm not a huge fan of that. Um, yes, it's seemingly about someone who might be crazy and maybe killed somebody. And if the revelation is, oh, that person didn't kill them, you did because, you have a split personality or something. I don't know. I don't know where the story's going. It's not all too interesting so far. Um, but the presentation's good. I'm very impressed with the presentation. This is kind of a game I would really appreciate playing in VR just because it looks so good and it's doing some weird things. Gotcha, darkness. The PC house was pretty much an exact copy. It was kind of sad, except you went it backwards and the hall was different. Small variations, and it took you to a weird it actually did the Silent Hill Otherworld transition with the siren. It was a mix of ideas, very uninspired. Very functional game, but very uninspired. I can't wait for Death Stranding either. Even if it's not a flat out horror game, it looks weird, very very weird, and that's all I need from it. What am I looking for in here? Oh, here we go. Dead body buried in the garden. As a result of the ongoing investigation, the police found the body of Theodore Dahl. Oh no. The son of a well-known psychologist was murdered and buried in a greenhouse on the premises by gardener Edward S. You killed my baby!
Come for me, please. Mom is lying here. She is so cold.
Yeah, I'm investigating ways to get a VR headset for some coverage on this site. They're very expensive, and the Vive Pro, whatever, it was, yeah, the Vive Pro, that's probably gonna be, oh my goodness. That's gonna be a lot. But whenever it happens, you'll get the VR coverage, VR horror coverage from me. Oh, there's just rocks and stuff here. interesting. And an invisible wall, too. No more TV. Yeah, just a reminder, you can support... Oh, hi. Oh, okay, that came out of nowhere. That's no fun. Alright. Anyway, like I was saying, just as a reminder, you can support RelyOnHorror.com by going to patreon.com/RelyOnHorror and throwing us $1 a month or whatever you want to, keep the site alive and also help us fund additional content and pay our writers better. Just FYI. You also get exclusive content, like movie commentaries and invitations to our hangouts, which are live and hosted on Facebook and YouTube. Yeah, alright, this room looks fine, I guess. There's a huge, collapse over there. Oh, another collapse there. Famous psychologist accused by the Committee of Ethics. The experimental method of treating severe psychological disorders developed by Dr. Stephen Dowell has raised controversy for a long time. After sessions at the doctor's, the condition of the patients deteriorated significantly, but Dr. Dowell maintained his opinion about the correctness of procedures. The Maine Association of Psychologists has conducted an interview among people examined with the use of Dowell's films. The investigation led to a former patient who committed suicide after experimental sessions. The young girl threw herself under a speeding train, and the psychologist treating her hid all traces and methods binding the patient. The doctor has even gone as far as falsifying the autopsy files to avoid consequences. The Medical Ethics Committee has put Dowell's right to pursue his career at stake, and the injured family has announced going to court. Okay. So we have a story of a psychologist doctor named Stephen Dowell, who might have been treating a patient named... Actually, I don't know, an unknown patient, and then there's also the gardener who was the killer. Maybe he treated the gardener? That wouldn't make sense. Why would you want to treat the gardener who killed your kid? I don't know. What's this? Bird. Okay. It's text on it. Memory 1942, but I am more afraid that the memory may come back. The story's also talking about... Oh, here we go.
Patient. Data. Today is 28th of March. March. No. Weird case. Only experimental methods. Only experimental. No. Why him? Why him? I don't know. Weird case. Weird case.
Alright, Doctor doesn't seem very sane, so maybe it's Doctor himself with the, split personality disorder. Ah, nice try. Didn't get me. Can I go through this door? I cannot. What about here? Theodore's room. Oh, we have the phone call. Hello? Okay. Am I gonna be back in the hospital now? No. What's
On
going on?
Monday, Eddie was born. On Friday, he had a family on his own. On Wednesday, his dreams did not allow him to sleep. So on Thursday day, he visited the doctor to confess so deep. On Friday night, he did what the doctor told him to do. On Saturday, he did not have his family. He did the do. Sunday morning, he slept dull. The doctor was right. Nightmares have gone.
Oh, this is very bright. Okay, that was interesting. What are these supposed to be? Clouds? Snow? Ice? Okay. Okay. I feel like this is almost the end.
Honey, gain control over him, please.
Eddie's third birthday went great. The party took place in our garden. All dishes and desserts were made from fruits we bred there. The only thing that made me worried was that Stephen took an active interest in Teddy's mental development. He's only 3 and his father is already forcing him to learn to read. I have to talk to him. Where is the border between reality and a dream? What is our life? Is it that what is dreamt, or that what we dream about? Tell me, dear Susan, what would you do if you couldn't sleep? Would you be able to take control over the dream that does not come, but haunts you? Yeah, right, I'll play Moonlight Sonata. I actually do want to name my, if I have a son, name him Theodore. Just so it works through all the parts of life. Little kid, Teddy, Theodore is a, middle around, and then Theo for, teenager. Transitions well between the ages. Oh, we're gonna do this. Okay, at least I'm moving forward. Oh, hello. What? Oh, that's not how bridges work. I don't think that's how bridges work, guys. Oh, a ducky. Oh, okay. I'm just in a frozen lake here. This does look kind of neat. Oh, let's just keep going to the doors. Probably run into a jump scare. Oh, it's really bright. We're back home.
Can I get into the bathroom for a while?
Locked.
Honey, bring me the towel from the bedroom. I forgot about it completely.
Okay, is this the bedroom? This is Eddie's room. A lock. Huh. Is this our bedroom? No. Why are you locking the door? This is our house. Is this our bedroom? This looks more like a... Because of the excess of duties, I don't have time to take care of our garden. I've asked Stephen to help me, to employ somebody to help. At least that much he can offer. That's all I can ask for. I can't stand these maniacal attempts to create a genius from our child. Stephen is out of his line. Taking him to the hospital and testing mental development methods is a sick fad. Sometimes I think that this marriage is a big mistake. I will drive Teddy to his grandma. Maybe he'll take a break from his father. Oof, that's a nice thing to put in your diary and leave on the table. Dick move. Here's your stinking towel. I've got mixed feelings about our relations. Stephen is my employer and I owe him a lot, but I know it's not a conversation to be conducted via letters. Let's meet in 2 days in the garden, the usual place, Edward. She was having an affair with Edward, huh? Oh god. Come back to Shining. She's gonna have, like, rotten boobies. Oh god. Okay, is it over? Okay, it's over. Rah! I'm stuck. Anyone there? Phone. The nightmare continues. No, let me keep Teddy. Thank you so much for sending Dr. Alfred Binet's publication about checking children's IQ to me. Thanks to it, I have come up with a great idea. For now, I will not tell you the details because I don't want to jinx it, but it will be connected with increasing the IQ of very small children in the initial part of their mental development. It is to be revolutionary. Imagine this, intellectual elites developed from the earliest ages to advance our world in science. Mankind may witness the enormous development growth thanks to my research. Greetings, Stephen. Maybe... no, Teddy's supposed to be dead. Did we break Teddy's mind?
Research theme. The test of the therapy increasing the intelligence among children. The subject of the research, Theodore Dowell. The first attempts to increase IQ, I started using suggestion and manipulation method during REM sleep. The subject handled the experiment very well. I began the observation and started the manual visual tests phase.
Alright, so Teddy was experimented on. He got in trouble for potentially making patients kill themselves, and now he's trying to increase his own child's intelligence. There we go, we got some story bits going. Maybe that's what created the Black Shadow thing. He broke his little mind. Ding. Is a shadow coming after me? The darkness is moving. Oh shit. Oh, look at that. What is this? There's a face in there, I see it. It's creepy looking. Hi. Okay. What'd you give me? A key with a bird skull on it. Right. Okay. That's not awful. Anything in here? Another ducky? Light bulb. Okay. Sounds useful. Rubber ducky, you're the one. Huh? No way to interact with it at all. Curious. Did I miss anything here? Doesn't look like it. Light bulb. Begone, darkness! Thank you so much. My melody. Now let's find where to use this key. Here? I don't think so. Not here. This has been like inaccessible the whole time. Picking. I guess this, yeah. There it is. Ducky! It all went to hell, my entire plan, everything. Everything was based on suggestion, an attempt to manipulate Dream in the REM phase. I tested it on my son, Teddy. I thought it would not harmful, that I wouldn't lose anything. On the contrary, I would gain the first genius in the family created in this way. His marks are higher indeed, but he lacks empathy and he has started to be afraid of the dark. My wife forbade me to continue my research. Why have I even attempted to try this on my son? I'm abandoning this project. I am sending back your material. Thank you for them. Serious, thank you for them. P.S. I might have an interesting patient soon. Okay. That's fucked up. That's kind of shitty. Thanks for that awful face and scream. Oh no, the darkness is in here and I have no way out. Oh shit, what is that? The Birdman! Oh boy. Did I die? Shit. Wasn't that something? Oh, this is pretty. I like it here. Very nice. I like that. Great colors. Look at that view. I have clippers, right? I guess I can't. We're gonna go through that door, huh? Good. Looks pretty over there. I will escape this nightmare. Strange sessions with Teddy have allowed to obtain the outcomes desired by my husband. Is a toxic relation between the father and son worth it? Teddy is no longer a happy child as before. He is very afraid of the dark. On the one hand, it is normal at his age. Really, I don't know. I can only rely on Eddie, but he seems strange recently. I have tried to improve my marriage relations, but complete lack of interest from Steven kills me. He is constantly talking about his new curing method. This relationship is imprisoning me. I can't see any future for it. I know it's a bit reckless, but I'm starting to feel more free with Eddie. Only he gives me just a little interest. Still do something here? I read the note. Nothing else I can see. I can't push this. What did I miss? Oh, what? What did I miss? Hmm. I don't know. It must be near the picnic site. I don't. Has to be. Wing, the blanket. Note was there. I feel like this is getting very close to the end now. Aha! Something attached to a tree. Oh, we're back here.
Therapy increasing the intelligence among children.
Eddie's third birthday went great. The party took place in our garden. All dishes and desserts were made from fruits we bred there. The only thing that made me worried was that Steven took an active interest in Teddy's mental development. Yeah, we read that one before.
Happy, just for a while, to fulfill my dreams. During our romance, we met in the park.
The subject handled the experiment very well. I hereby open the trial against Edward about Susan Dowell and Theodore. I hereby open the trial against Edward.
Okay. Oh, I'm back in the hospital. Or prison, actually. Guess I'm Edwin? Killed somebody, right? Interrogation protocol. In the case of Susan Dowell and Theodore Dowell's murder, suspect Edward Blurry, the interrogation is conducted by Chief Inspector Samuel Wilson. After many attempts to make contact with the suspect, we haven't got any information. The accused smiles all the time and indistinctly repeats a sentence which reads, "The nightmares have stopped." His eyesight is absent. He doesn't maintain eye contact with the interlocutor. He probably doesn't realize the position he's in. Without the presence of a forensic psychologist, we are not able to get more information. It is possible that the case will be finished with insanity plea. Is this mirroring the layout of the house right now?
Good. So maybe you would tell us about your authorial therapy. What do you think, Mr. Dow? Can you hear me?
Yeah, not very high security.
So, can we continue? Great. Did you know that Susan Dow was pregnant?
Same note. John, I know that tomorrow is Bowen's shift, so I've hidden the key for the door switches in a safe place. Don't tell him anything. Let's drive him nuts for a while. Yeah, it would be a cool detail. It looks like it kind of mirrors that one part of the house. It could be unintentional. Same note. Oh no, not Morse code stuff. I hate Morse code stuff. I can never get it in time. Takes forever. I don't know. One of those is a 7. Three. I don't know. I don't know which one's which even. The last one's 7. The first one's 3. Oh, God, I gotta put paper. All right, let's do this. Let's do it. Okay. I don't know. So okay. 7 is last. I know that. Oh wait, 3, 2. I don't know if I'm doing it right either. 3, 3, 2. Do, 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 do. 2, 2, 1, 2, 3. So 327 again? 327. Is that the same code as before? It's either 327. It's either 327 or 8 7 2. Okay. One of those. I think it's one of those. If I heard correctly. I'm too tired for this. Where am I even putting this in? It's just the hearing the tone is the difficult part. I don't even know which one's a dash and which one's like a stop. There's a puzzle like that in Canarium, and oh my god, it was awful. So long. It was, and I found out after I'd spent like 10 minutes doing it, it was just not even necessary when it was a bonus puzzle. Now, where am I even putting it in? I need a key. Nope, not there. Canarium is pretty good. It's very, very Lovecraftian in that it's adapting on the Mountains of Madness in some way. Where is this Morse code number thing gonna come in play? We have a review up of that on rely on horror.com. I was just gonna say rely, but assuming you know the full title. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where else to go. He said a safe place. A ducky. Is it literally in a safe that's locked with the combination from the Morse code? That looks like a scary face. Fuck. No, 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 no. 3, 2. Ha ha ha! I did it! I did it! Yay! I heard the dashes and dots correctly. I'm happy to hear that you know who we are. I'm actually streaming this longer than I intended. I usually just do an hour, but I think I'm close to the end. Have to be close to the end, right? What now? What's happening? Oh, hello. Going in there? The next room? Oh, right, it was in the cell. Where are we off to now?
Give me some creeps, Doctor. I won't manage alone.
I think the game's okay. Production value's good. Still, the story stuff is kind of overly vague. The jump scares are a little cheap, but they're not the worst. The examination conducted by Dr. Maslow's team shouldn't be taken into consideration during the investigation. Dr. Maslow could have an influence on the process of its elimination in order to help his friend. Dr. Bandera says Dr. Dahl was known for his controversial methods of treatment and the fact that, in the past, he has probably led to his patient's death, he adds. Thank you. Oh, look at that. Oh.
I hereby open the trial against Edward about Susan Dowell and Theodore Dowell's murder. Do the prosecutor and counsel wish to say anything before the trial is started?
I would like to enclose the report about my client's insanity to the evidence, as well as recordings made by Dr. Dowell during the therapy.
Mr. Edward, could you tell us about the relation that was between you and Mrs. Susan Dow, Dr. Stephen Dow's wife, that tried to cure you? I would like to enclose documents from Susan Dow's autopsy to the evidence. Basing on these, Your Honor, as well as the jury can get to know that the victim was pregnant with the defendant.
In the case of Susan Dowell and Theodore Dowell's murder suspects, the interrogation is conducted by Chief Inspector Samuel Wilson and forensic psychologist Mr. Richard Jackson. After adding new evidence, which is Susan Dowell's dissection protocol, we get to know that she was in the first month of pregnancy and the father's suspect, Edward blah blah blah. We established that Stephen had a motive and skills to manipulate Edward. The suspect during the interrogation showed lack of the contact with interlocutors. All right. He went through ambivalent states from history. Is it hysteria? Really? Hysterical attacks? All right. From hysteria attacks to complete apathy, the accompanying psychologist during interrogation came up with a thesis about Mr. Dowell's insanity caused by traumatic experiences in a short period of time. All right, some typing errors.
I opened the trial against Stephen Dowell about malpractice against Edward, that caused Susan and Theodore Dowell's death. Did the prosecutor and counsel wish to say anything before the trial has started?
My client, as a doctor, always takes care about patients' welfare. In the enclosed evidence, Your Honor may read about many difficult cases that have been cured by the defendant. He was trying to cure his protege at any cost to ease the pain.
Your Majesty, I would like to enclose to the evidence the description of one therapy conducted by the defendant, which, as we can read, also finished with a failure. The girl, with similar illness like Edward, who under the influence of the therapy made suicide.
And did the defendant realize that his wife was pregnant, not with him, but with Edward?
It's weird phrasing. Not with him, but with Edward? Not by him? Your Majesty. I think it's trying to be American law, like American law room, but it's, I don't know. I think it's British. Is it, in the UK, do they say instead of Your Honor, Your Majesty? I don't know. Alright, let's take it to the next half hour, so at 9:30 we'll call it quits, but let's see how far we can make it.
Steven, can I see you in my office?
Mother and her 7-year-old son murdered. Woman receives 30 stab wounds, while 2 days later the child is strangled in his sleep. All these horrible acts have been committed by the father of the family.
How are you feeling today? Everything's okay? I think it's time to show you something. Let's go to the next room. Have a seat and make yourself comfortable.
Our relationship started to pass away suddenly. Stephen treated me like a lodger, unwanted person, with whom he lived because it was a kind of interest. And I started to live on memories and projections that were so beautiful in my head, so perfect. Stephen was in them like years before, like when we moved into our new house and we planned to make a big garden, only for us. These memories made me stronger, helped me to survive, and wait for tomorrow with hope. First time, I thought that maybe I'm only dreaming, or the projections about him became ridiculously strong. He came to me like before, smiling, happy, with sparkles in his eyes. Similar situations repeated in the next weeks, and I, instead of looking for their source, was waiting till my loving Stephen came back, just for a while, to feel like before, like years ago. At the beginning of our relationship, Stephen often told me about interesting things from the psychology ward. During his studies, he met with the case of a patient with multiple personalities. I remember well this case because it seemed to be very exciting. So many different personalities in one body that differ in IQ, beliefs, talents, and even visual acuity. I hid my husband's illness to meet with Eddie, his second personality.
Oh, there it is.
Just for a while, to fulfill my dreams. During our romance, we often met in the garden. Today, I again talked with Eddie. He is in very bad condition. Stephen's therapy started to even scare him, he says. He must make terrible things to be cured and finally take a breath. As a last resort, I will send this recording to Abraham.
Stephen is Edward. Bum bum bum. Ducky.
My beloved house is closed now. He won't let me out. I won't get out. It doesn't feel like home anymore. But I will stay.
And I finished it by then. Look at that.
In those walls.
Good song. Not bad. Not bad. That was alright. Recap. So story took a little while to get somewhere. Kind of predictable. I might have called it earlier. I said a couple things. Presentation was the best part. Yeah, I would like to have played that in VR. It has some really good visual stuff going on. Yeah. Surprised they beat it in one sitting. This is a good closing track as well. Thanks everyone who sat and watched me play through the entire game, which is only an hour and a half. Not too bad. Maybe I'll stream something again this weekend. I am not sure yet, so I gotta figure out what. I'd love to do the Rainbow Six DLC. That's kind of creepy. And once again, if you want to support RelyOnHorror.com, go to patreon.com/RelyOnHorror and throw us $1 a month. As little as $1 a month, and you'll support our site and also get some free content. Well, you'll get some content on the side for your patronage, and we'd really appreciate it. So have a good night, everybody, and have a great weekend. Thanks for sticking with me. And thank you, Alicia, for being there the whole time and commenting. See you guys later.